almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Kiter Montero. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one upstairs, ball one. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there are two outs. Two down, bases empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And on the hill here today, Hayden Birdsong. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Out to short, Adames. Whips it across, and a quick out, number one. Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Zach McKinstry.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Swing and a pop-up. Chapman settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Two outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. This one in the air, center field. Lee moving under this one. Nabs it. And that is the third out of the inning. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores. Montero back to work. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
One out, bases empty. That one outside. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Into center. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. McKinstry makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now Riley Green. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now.
Ball. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Now one missed. That's off the inside corner. Full count, 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three and 2 now. Out to center. Lee sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. On the ground to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One down. Now it's the DH, Justin Henry Malloy. First pitch, not close. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only one away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Dylan Dingler up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Two on, one out. Swings and misses. And a count 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That's in there. That's strike one. That one sizzling out its way through to the outfield. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's Baez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Nope, that's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Adames, the throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Wade in his 6th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. That's in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ibanez makes the grab, 1 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Line drive, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fitzgerald leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Fly to center his first time. swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Matt Vierling. The shortstop takes the ball. And he swings over the top there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Huff collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First time up was a pop out. That one hit to right. Yastrzemski settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ground ball right side. Wade. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And that one hit to first. Torkelson takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. McKinstry makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Went down on strikes his first time through. And misses inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball left side to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants down in order, and it remains 1-0. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Riley Green. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. On the ground right side, it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, Justin Henry Malloy.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And a breaking ball misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 3-0.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
No outs. Runner at first. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Just missed. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jordan Hicks getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Beck warming up as well. Grounder might be two. Adames over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. In the air out to center. Lee makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. And that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 3 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Chapman gets a piece there. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Chapman headed home. He'll score easily.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Headed down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 outs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Giants 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jordan Hicks.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
The batter now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one ripped left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? So he goes yard to left. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Liner, and oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a swing and a miss. Two down. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 2. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. To the right side. The throw to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants catcher, Sam Huff. Montero back to work. Huff, in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Elliot Ramos. His splits between April and May there. Fought off foul. That one drilled left field. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Tigers 4 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 6. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That one lifted to left. Ramos under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Justin Henry Malloy getting ready to hit. And that one pulled foul. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Camilo Doval appears to be getting loose. Miller, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Foul ball. That one ripped right center field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. That's outside. Ball 1. Dingler at second with 2 down. Hit in the air out to center field. Lee moving under it. And that is that. Tigers leave one, but they lead it 4-1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That's surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Green grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Flores stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here is Matt Chapman, having a lot more success on the road this season. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. That's out to center field. Baez under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Camilo Doval on a pitch out of the pen here.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Lee makes the grab, one pitch and one out. Gleyber Torres up to hit, 1 for 3. That misses the zone. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
In the air, right side. And there's 2 away. Andy Ibanez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Two outs. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. One left for Detroit as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Will Vest.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Adames in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get two or three. He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And there's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Makes the catch. One down. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's inside. Ball one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. And now, Riley Green. Hard hit left side. Adames, the throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Clips the corner, and that's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Next is the Tigers DH, Justin Henry Malloy. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. The 1-1.
The count.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, Tigers 4, and the Giants 1. Tommy Canely on to try and close it out.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And digging in for San Francisco, Sam Huff. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one. Canely, in his 10th season, 35 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. This one smashed down the right field line. McKinstry makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs. 1 out left for the Giants. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 strike away. That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's down and away. A little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.